Hello guys, welcome to episode 15 of the Voice of Punk. I am your host, the VoiceOFpunk. Now I'm going to put my opinion on a question here. Who is better, Marvel or DC? Like Marvel Comics or DC Comics? And before I get started, I just want to say, I think you guys already know my answer. So just so you guys know, that this is all opinion based. This is not fact, and I wish it was fact because I'm the greatest human being who ever walked this earth. So this is just opinion. This is my opinion, and if you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on it. But I got that out of the way, and judging from the poster I have, right there, you guys would know that between Marvel and DC, who I think is better, I would say DC Comics. And but don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the Marvel Comics. It's just for my taste, Marvel Comics is a little bit too upbeat for me. And I'm not a fan of Spider-Man. I never really was a fan of Spider-Man. I know that's probably a lot of people are like, what? You're not a fan of Spider-Man? Get out of this house! Beat it! How can you not like Spider-Man if you're a comic book fan? You are a disgrace to nerdism! But, stop right there. But, I never got into Spider-Man. I like his villains, I think, what's his name? Venom is one of the top comic book villains of all time. Venom and Dr. Octopus and the Green Goblin and all that. But I just Marvel Comics for me are and this is coming from me. I am a guy who loves campy movies. People who know me, I love those action campy movies from the 80s and 70s, and I'm just I'm a movie nerd. But when it comes to comics, Marvel is just a little bit too campy. Yeah, I don't know if that really makes any sense, because DC Comics has a lot of camp in it too. But anyway, the reason why I like DC more is because DC has, in their comics, they always had a sense of darkness in them, and a sense of unpleasantness. And I know people are, I know when I say that, people are automatically gonna think about Batman, because Batman always has a sense of darkness in it. And I'm throwing it out there, Batman is my absolute favorite comic book character. I love Batman. But it's in all their comics and with all their characters that DC, even with Superman and Wonder Woman, there has always been a sense of darkness in them. Even though one of the most campiest ones out there is Superman, and he's their top guy. But there's always been a sense of darkness. For example, sense of darkness with the Green Arrow and the Red Arrow, his apprentice, and that whole storyline with Green Arrow's apprentice, Red Arrow getting addicted to drugs, and actually see him putting the needle in his arm and shooting up heroin and stuff. And I think this is when Red Arrow was just a teenager and he was like shooting up heroin and all that, and that's what I mean. Like, that's why I like DC more, because they take how do I word this right? They take, well, I don't want to say they take more chances than Marvel, because Marvel have a lot of controversy. Like, for example, the whole death of Captain America. You know, like that was a huge chance to take for them. But what I mean is, they take, like, DC Comics takes their chances on certain characters. Like, for example, like the whole drug storyline with a teenager. The other one too was they took their chance on the Doom Patrol. You know, with that team, and they just did, like, they took their chance on that, and on paper that was like the stupidest idea. You know, and like their costumes, but DC Comics took a chance with that team and they made it work. And even like the main bad guy, the Brain, you know, Doom Patrol's arch enemy, the Brain, and his sidekick is a big ape with a human mind. You know, like, that's campy right there. But they found a way to make it work, and it was like a way where you would laugh at it and you knew it was stupid, but you still kept on reading. And to me, if a company or a writer can write something so stupid and so obscure, but can still make the reader continue on with the story, then they're doing something right. They are. And one thing I like too is in DC is the Teen Titans. I love the Teen Titans. They are my favorite comic book team. I adore the Teen Titans. Like, the reason why I like Teen Titans so much is because all these sidekicks, all these I just like the idea of these sidekicks forming their own team. I always thought that was like a really cool idea. And actually, I think they're in my trailer, but I'm gonna find these straight for you guys. But I have these. I have a collection of Teen Titan comics, and I wish I should have got them before I did this video. They're in my trailer, but okay, I'll show you guys in a future video. But I got the original first copy of the new Teen Titans comic book, issue 1, and that was released in 1984, 84. I can't remember at the moment, but I got the original of that, and another thing too is I love, like, each of the characters in the in Teen Titans, like Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven. Raven's one of my favorite characters. I like Robin too. I think Robin is actually very cool in the comics. In the cartoon, he's a douchebag, but in the comics, I thought he was pretty cool as the team leader. I like Starfire in the comics. I don't know why, she just sometimes just made me laugh sometimes in the comics. And I like Jericho. Deathstroke's son. He was a cool character. And Deathstroke, oh my god. He's one of my favorite villains of all time. I love Deathstroke. And in my view, he's the greatest assassin in comic books. The man beated Batman. He beated Batman. I don't care what you say. He beated Batman, and Batman's my favorite. But Deathstroke beated him. He didn't kill him, but he beated him. And, so, like, I just enjoy DC more because they get me more invested into the storylines, like, but I have to say, though, the new 52, I'm kind of iffy on it, especially for the Batman one. Like, and this is another thing why I say, like, DC takes chances. I think, like, in the first issue of the new 52, Joker dies. He has his face cut off, you know? He has his face cut off. He's dead. And Joker is, like, one of their main, like, one of the most popular comic book villains out there. And in the first issue of the new 52, they just kill him. Like that. Like, just has his face cut off. And, I don't know, and I'm not gonna say Joker is my favorite. He's not my favorite, but, I didn't agree with that. Like, I know they were trying to take chances to do something different, but I have, and I'm a loyal DC fanboy, and, even I have to say I didn't really agree with that, but, you know, what can I do? But, stuff I enjoy from Marvel, Thor. Without a doubt, I love Thor. I love Thor. I love Loki. Loki's one of my favorite villains in the Marvel universe. I love Loki. Yeah, I have to say, in Marvel, I really like Thor, and I really like the X-Men. Those are probably my two favorite. Those are my two favorites. Comic books in Marvel would be Thor and the X-Men, while in DC it's Batman, Teen Titans. Well, those are my top two: Batman and Teen Titans. I also like Deathstroke's little comic book series he had. I thought that was pretty cool. What else do I like? I don't like Superman comics. I hate Superman. I really do. I don't think, like, I don't like Superman. But, the Green Arrow I like Green Lantern. The Doom Patrol. So I have, like, so many names I can think of right now. I'm just, like, trying to put it all out there. Well, there's in Justice League. I love Justice League, but not as much as I love the Teen Titans. Teen Titans are up there, man. So, like, I like DC a lot more, and even though I do enjoy some Marvel, I am more of a DC guy. Even though I would say the Marvel movies are a little bit more better than DC's movies, because in my view, the only good DC movies out there are the Batman movies. You know, the Batman's made by Tim Burton, Batman and Batman Returns. Batman Forever is kind of iffy. Batman and Robin sucked, but I do enjoy it because it is campy as hell, and I love campy. So whatever. But other than that, like, these Superman movies, Superman Returns sucked. I like the which one was it where it had General Zod in it? Superman 2 or Superman 2, I think it was. Yeah. Superman 4 had who does Superman 4 have? Nuclear Man or something? No, oh, I can't remember his name, but he's that guy who gets power from the sun. Ah! That was Superman 4, but Superman 2 I like that movie, but Marvel movies I think are a bit more better than the DC movies, but DC is better at Marvel in the cartoon, in the animated. God, those animated films that the DC does, those are amazing. Those are great cartoons. Even these Superman cartoons I like. So, yeah, so those are my thoughts. I would say that DC is better. That's my opinion. You know, tell me your thoughts. Who's better, Marvel or DC? My view, DC is better. But I'm not in control of your minds, and I'm not in control of the world, so my answer is DC's better. I would like to hear your guys' answers. And just to end this on a great note, committed surgery stores. Oh, anyway. Yep, there we go. Get a nice view of Batman. Okay. Tell me your thoughts. Who do you guys think is better, Marvel or DC? This is the VoiceOFpunk. Now see you next time.